standard and everything. I'm gonna do some weights. Let's throw my socks off because I'm gonna squat and I like to be bare-feeted with it. So, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do some overhead press. We're gonna do some barbell squats. We're gonna do some weighted pull-ups and weighted dips. That is my the following that I'm gonna do. That's not the correct order that I said. I'm gonna do it in that line. So overhead press, weighted pull-ups, squat, weighted dips. That is the order to be exact and correct. So let's go. Did already a little bit of a warming up, nothing too crazy. So let's see. I'm gonna proceed with a 70 kilo overhead press, which is heavy for me. So just gonna see how it goes. And from there on, we're gonna make adjustments or not. This morning also a little workout with some squats, push-ups and some core work. That's my work day, of course. So let's check my watch. Watch my time. Maybe I'm gonna do some burpees after this, but it depends a little bit on my time and everything. Because I don't wanna go to bed too late. As yesterday I was going to bed too late, and I noticed that I had a little bit. I had some problems waking up this morning, so do not want to have that. 160 just to warm up. Oh, before I forget it, let's set my settings right away. Somebody is commenting. Got these. Here's automatic changing the comments. Just an easy one. Just let the body know that it needs to work. Did some face pulls, some banded exercises, just to prime the back, the trapezius and scapula and that kind of stuff, and the rotator cuffs, of course. So, 5. And I did not do my squats last week, so I skipped a week, but I did a marathon and I was recovering from a marathon, and I was more focusing on running that week. So that is why. And I was real busy with work and other stuff. So it's not a bad thing. It's okay. Did enough work, only other work, and sometimes you have to make some choices. So let's see. Need to do this 4 times 5. Let's see how it feels. Like I said, 70 is heavy for me, so bear with me. Yeah, deep X, salute. So, a little bit more on the platforms, I guess. I see you this soon again. Did do some work today, that you have had already some training, let me know. One set, you need to do 4 sets of this, 4 sets of 5. This just to relieve my spine. I like to hang. Also helps, by the way, with handstands and stuff. If you want to get straight handstands, try hanging in between your sets. Five. Futurishi. Funny name, cool. Yeah, sure, I did 55 never shield burpees today. Cool. What was your time? Did you time it? Or were you just on an easy flow? "20 minutes. Nice, nice. Good work, good work. And did you went all out with that, or just easy pace for now?" Also thinking of doing a burpee session after this, because it was also low on burpee sessions last week, so I want to push a little bit more of that also. I need to work on my library, of course. I need to finish the easy ones, or easy ones, you know, just how you view it. Then I can proceed to the more elaborate ones. And it comes in a good order because it's getting warmer, so I'm more outside and can do more other stuff which I cannot do inside, or that good at least. One set to go. You hear me cough sometimes because I have some slime in my throat. Breathing is all week already a little bit impaired. A little bit of a cold. It happens. I think I could have pushed a little bit more. Well, you realize it, so there's something you can work with, of course. So if you have some energy left, you know, try next time is 60. And let's say, how much kilogram total? This is 70 for the Iran channel. Yeah. And there's also a reason why I do this. I explain it more often, but not everybody knows this. But I do this for my handstands. Hey, and we have a hater in the comment section. That is always nice. Thank you for your support. Haters are good. If you have haters, you know you're doing good. And they are watching, and they're making money for me. Thank you. Much love. Look like Shawn Michaels. I really don't know who that is. Alexander? So, no, the haters are welcome with me. Please comment, please watch. The only one who's profiting is me. Thank you. I like that. One set left. So, next week I have a 72.5 and 72.5, and there I'm gonna operate a little bit on my maximum, what I can do with this. I think my most I ever have done is an no, not even an 80, I think, and 77.5 or something like that. So greetings from Neighborland. Danke, Dankeschön. Cousin. The future. Oh, I have an old. Sorry. Oh, he's an Shawn Michaels. He's a wrestler from WWE. Oh, I watched that when I was a child, so I'm not up to date, and I don't remember anyone from that. So, but I guess thank you. Cousin in the house, by the way. By the way, check out Cousin. He's a real beast. You can also check out Deep X. He has also a channel. We have life advice for a 26-year-old guy like me. I often feel the fear of the future. Well, I can say something about that. I was thinking also today about that. I was at work, mask on and everything, you know, with the special stuff. And I was thinking, my life is so much nicer now I'm older. So much. You know why? When you grow older, insecurities fade away. You know, I can remember when I was a little child, I was insecure, I was afraid of all kinds of stuff. And, you know, I hated that. You know? My life, you know, was not really that good. You know, when I was young, I was always looking back with happiness. But that aside, nowadays I have everything in my own hands. I have very little. I want to say not, but I have little insecurities, fears. I have little fears also, and I embrace getting older. Because you get to know more stuff, you understand more stuff. And I really, really like that. Besides, I'm only getting fitter, and I hope wiser. So I'm loving getting older. Truly. Long live getting older. Okay, we're gonna move. We're gonna move to the weighted pull-ups. You know, the funny thing is, from a certain age, you just don't give a shit anymore. And it happens with everybody on a different age, I guess, I hope. But I have that feeling. I just don't give a shit what people think. And also, people can drop by my comment section and hate me. I really, really don't care. Throw in all those bad comments. Fuck you. So, that was for the haters. All the people in here, I like you. I like you. Great physique, man. And motto, thank you. Confidence comes from within. A person has to find what causes. Oh, Yeah, good is not a good one here. Again, confidence comes from within. A person has to find what causes that fear and overcome it. Fitness is a good way to overcome that. Truth, agree. It makes you physically stronger, but also mentally. Because you know you're strong, you will automatically boost your confidence. Truth. If you don't have to worry about your physical appearance or strength or that kind of shit, you only have to worry about the mental part. And that's a lifelong task. Don't get me wrong, you know. We'll be evolving all our lives, our whole life, I think. So, if you have one thing in a little bit okay order, you only have to focus on the most important part, and that is the mental part. Your emotions, feelings, and insecurities, you name it. So, Kuzen is right. I love it, Tjibbe. Thank you for sharing your experience. Oh yeah, all good. All good. You're speaking the truth. Thank you. Appreciate that. I hope so, at least. And this is what I think. So, take it or leave it. As it takes time to build a strong mind. A bit the more we live, the better we tend to become. Yeah, true. I find it a shame that we don't grow 1,000 years or something like that. You know? Think about it. How much we can learn in such much time. If you live to 70, 80, 90, maybe 100, it's too little time to learn everything in life. Maybe even 1,000 also, but get what I'm saying? I like to learn. And the more time you have for that, the better. Sorry, I'm drifting away. I like this type of conversations also. I like the philosophical stuff. Also read philosophical books and I really like to think over the simple things like the meaning of life. And I say it with a smile because it is not simple, but the sentence is simple. So let's take a 20. And I need a 5. We're gonna do weighted pull-ups at 25. This block I went down with weight, by the way, because I was moving towards 50 kg. And now I want to do a little bit more reps with lighter weight, this block. And I'm gonna stick to this for now. Gonna progress with 2.5 next block, but this is good to get this in. And I got 22.5 last, 2 weeks ago, sorry. And I got a 7. So I'm gonna try to get in the neighborhood of a 7. Also gonna do the wide grip, which is a little bit harder. But that is not my normal pull-up position in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep it on a 6 because I do not want to dangle like a fish too much. So, 6. So if I get now a 5 and a 4, the next 2 sets. Oh, by the way, the information. I'm gonna do 3 sets, max number of reps, and that is my weighted pull-up training. Also gonna do a set of chin-ups in the same manner later in the week. Do not know if we're gonna film that or not, but so you know. Do you do any running? Yes, did last Sunday a marathon in 4 hours and 5 minutes. And not with all kinds of people and with the contest shit, just alone, me going out of my house and in my own neighborhood. I'm not a fast runner. Far from. Oh, thank you, cousin. Appreciate that. Well, brother, keep up the good work. I wish everybody here a blessed day. Thank you, salute. Nederlands. Jazeker. But talking the stone cold English for the viewers from outside, of course. So yeah, I do run. I try to run 2 to 3 times a week. And from time to time, I try to do on Sundays a nice long run. It was my second marathon, by the way. Not previous Sunday, the Sunday before this, last week. And I probably go tomorrow morning again on a run before work. Let's see if we can hit a 5. Ah! 5. Okay, got what I wanted. So, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Nuku Beku? Musantwana. Thank you. I know I have not pronounced your name with honor, sorry. But I know if people want to try to pronounce my name, they probably also will fuck up. And it's alright. Hoeveel bankdruk je? Ik bankdruk bijna nooit. Almost never do the bench. Couple times a year. But I'm somewhere, I think when I do it, between 100, 120, give or take, bad or good day. So, but not on a regular basis. I like the high rep calisthenics, so I can work more than 2,000 push-ups in 2 hours, under 2 hours. I can do 1,000 push-ups under 15 minutes. I'm more that kind of style. I can do handstand push-ups. So, but benching, I'm not really that strong. But I'm also almost never do that. And certainly not in a program. I only have the overhead press in a program because I want to get stronger with my overhead, with my handstand push-ups. So, and also the squat comes in handy because I want to have strong legs for my running, for my burpees, for my other calisthenic stuff. The weighted pull-ups, they speak them for themselves, and the chin-ups. I'm also going to do weighted dips, but I also translate. I like the weighted dips more than a bench press, by the way, to get really strong. But that is a personal thing. Last set. I'm gonna shoot for a 4. Let's do another one. 5. Okay. Second exercise down. 2 to go. 2 exercises to go. The squat and the weighted dips. And these were the more easier ones for me. About 23 minutes for this one. These. Let's see. I'm friends with Jos Verstappen. Oh, good for you. I'm not a Formula 1 fan, but oh, nice. Okay, start with just a light warm up, then we're gonna progress. I'll let you know when I'm gonna do the working sets. And last set is an AMRAP set, so just as much as I can do. So first, get just in the squat. You always notice that I have really tight hips and lower back, so I'm not the best getting into a deep squat, so I always have to stretch a little bit to getting that squat better. I need to work on my mobility more in my ankles, my hips, and my lower back. And that's also a personal thing. Everybody has own stuff to work with. These are my, how you say that, what do I say, flaws. Just something I need to work with. Go in and easy. 60. Big bro, thank you. Salute Ronald. Going to McDonald's. I went to the Mac by the way today. Not do that very often. And I only had the vegetarian meal. Still shitty, but my colleagues really wanted to go to the Mac today in Amsterdam. So I joined them. And it cannot hurt to go sometimes to a place like so. So that's a coincidence. Still warming up. And although I'm a little bit warm from my previous exercises, I like to warm up with movement specific exercises. Gonna do clamps here for this. My first working set will be in 117.5. So now just just 100. Still warming up. Only thing I do not want to do too much, just a little bit, just let the body know it needs to handle some weight. Okay, working set. 5, makes 10, makes 12, makes 15, and have one quarter, that is 17 and a half. We're gonna do this one without a belt, see how it feels. And the next one we're gonna do with. Five reps. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay, that's my first working set. Next one is 425. Let's go. Okay. A little bit. Replacing some weights. Need a 10. Need a 2.5. Let's go. Correct. Ja. $125. Only do not want to go too fast. So I have my ATP reserves a little bit replenished. Dit is nice from a lat pull down in your cage. Something you can also do it with a post, by the way. But you can really hold and draw yourself into the squat. You can more forward stretch on the ankles. I need to do this one also for 5. Next one is 150. So let's go. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. Now it becomes interesting. Because I filled my 150 last block and my best ever is 155, so I'm close to the failure zone. But I can do the 150, so checking here, see on my board. Yeah. I hit 147 held for 2 times at least, and I hit 150 and 52 and 155 for at least once. So 10, 20, 40, and 50. Well, then let's see if I can get this. You never know unless you try. That's the whole thing with the training. It also means you can fail, but you're not planning to fail. I feel good, so let's go. Let's go for it. If I was not feeling good in this last set, I would not go. I would not proceed or anything. Luckily, I have good safeties, so never squat heavy alone, or never, I think, without good safeties. So I can drop this down if I want, without worrying. You cannot see it, but I have huge safeties here. Quickly recharge. If I can hit this for at least once, I'm already really happy. Then I only have to do my weighted dips. My weighted dips is with 67.5. So let's see if I can get this. I really want to concentrate a little bit. I always notice that when my concentration is high, my workouts are better. Just more focused, better, stricter movements. Yeah, everything. So when you're training, try to get that concentration on. Although I'm talking, I'm a bit in my own zone here, as you may or may not witness. also feel it. My core strong. It's a good thing. But also some days that I feel weak with it. Happy. Not gonna chase another rep because you must be happy with what you got. I felt it already, so I'm happy with this. Jape's in the house. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you. Don't know what St. Patrick's Day is about. Maybe you can explain it. What is St. Patrick's Day about? I heard about it. I know people drink and wear green, but I see leprechauns, you know, on videos. And I'm green today. Yeah, always the same thing. I'm a pretty boring guy. So 150, done, happy. Take your wins when you can. One. So next week we're gonna try the 155. And if I'm feeling like this, I think I can handle it. So let's see. 155, no? Or 157.5, sorry. That needs to be my new PR. Change. Weighted dips. Yeah, I hit it more, by the way. So, for the people who watch this afterwards, they don't see the comments. Your hips shot backwards out of the hole. Fix that and your weight won't feel so heavy. Yeah, it's a good thing. I gotta watch the video back. Because I have seen that myself also in previous videos. And yeah, and I also feel it, by the way. So, good thing that you mentioned that, yeah. I still have a lot to learn. I'm no expert in weights, you know. I can explain a lot about burpees and bodyweight stuff. This I'm not really an expert in, so I'm never gonna claim that. Appreciate it. I also see it, by the way. I don't know if you can see it, but I got a mirror over here, and I got a mirror in the back. Now I don't have eyes in the back of my head, but I have mirrors, so I can see what I'm doing, and I also see that I'm going a bit to the front. And more people have said it, by the way. So I try to listen to people and try to fix it. You know, it's always easier said than done, but I hear you. Thank you. That's also a good thing when you're filming and other people are watching you. You know, feel free to say something. You know, it's open. And I can only learn from certain stuff. I'm always open for constructive criticism. And if you cannot handle that, you must not have a channel, you know. Simple. But now I'm gonna do a bit more the thing I'm better at. My weighted dips. Weighted dips is my last exercise, by the way, for your weights. I do wanna get some burpees in after this. This is a short session to fill in my burpees variations library. Have a good one. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate all the help. I like that. Especially when it is constructive and people explain something, you know. Always good, always good. And I must be honest, sometimes I do something, an exercise, and I do notice that I'm leaning forward, but I tend to forget it. You know? So, an extra reminder. Sticks better in my head than people say it. Feel good. This here. It's getting kind of annoying. Got my handles, which I'm constantly walking past. So let's hang them here. Place my weights here. I need 67.5. So that is what I'm gonna put down. As you can hear, I still have a little bit cold. So let's see. It's 62.5. I got a 7.77 last time. So let's see if we can come somewhere near that. 5.12. Let's get a little bit of stretch on. If you want to get, by the way, stronger also, as we made a dip, get more mobile. Get into that dip and just hang. Get the stretch going on. It really helps. A little tip. Just let it go, fam. I don't know what you mean by that, but I have to explain. I don't know what you want to let go. Oh, and by the way, this is the same format as my weighted pull-ups. Just 3 sets and the max number of reps. Shout out to Big Lenny and Rich Piana. I know Rich Piana, I've heard of him. Big Lenny, I don't know. Are you muscle maxing? Don't know what that means. You have to explain what that is. I'm going, by the way, with 3 sets with maximum number of reps. Maybe that is what you mean, I don't know. I'm not really that good with fitness terms, gym terms. As you can see, I don't go to a gym either. I only train for. So, hang this nice, comfortable as much as I can. 5. It's not very good, I have to say. Five, 67.5. Not really super happy with it. Oh. Oh god. And last block 70 and I also got 5 with it. So yeah. And I even got 65 and some 8. But hey, you don't always have it the way you want. What is important is maximum effort. So that last rep was maximum effort. That's a good thing. So probably, my guess is I drop down to a 4. And I hope to do at least 2 sets of 4. Do you listen to Carcass? I have listened to Carcass, by the way, long time ago. I'm not listening to metal that much anymore, from time to time. But I was listening to death metal and mostly death metal, also some black metal and stuff. And yeah, when I was younger. Now I listen mostly to hardcore hip hop, but also I like classical music. I like jazz. I like all kinds of music, old music. But the only thing I don't like is that crap from the radio and TV, you know. So the popular crap. He's the guitarist for Carcass. Sure. I really don't even know how they look now, you know. It is I think 20 plus years something that I listened to them. Yeah. And also went very much to all kinds of metal bands and metal festivals. Yeah. I like rock and metal. It's also the reason why I have my long hair starting when I was 14. So I'm not 40. I have my long hair since 14. That's where I begin to listen to the rock and metal, and then you know, I just let it. I know I'm getting bald, by the way. Don't get me on that. I'm pretty conscious about that. I don't care also. But yeah, but I do really like it. Also, those metal dudes, I like them also. You know, the nerds, the sweet. They look tough, but they are the nicest guys around most of the time. So I like that. I also like the pits and the stage diving and shit. Nowadays it's prohibited almost everywhere, but I know those old days and that it was a madhouse. I like that. Second set. Let's try to get at least a 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 5. Fuck yeah. What the whole thing is, the bare feet and plates. You must be really careful. Do not drop those weights on your toes. Happy. have to take it out of my toes, but got one more than I was expecting. Happy with that. That's a good one. Now I'm hoping secretly on a 555. That would be a good result. In my 70 last block, I got a 554. So let's see. Like and subbed. Have a nice workout. You jacked that, friend. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that. Workout is almost done. After this, I'm gonna film a normal video. I'm gonna do some burpees. Gonna hit some conditioning, some cardio, vascular stuff. How long have you been doing those? I think you mean the weighted dips. So, good question. Don't know for sure. I can watch it back in my spreadsheets that I have. But many years already now. Maybe 4, 5 years? Maybe 6 years? I don't know. Let's say 5 something. Then I do my weighted dips. Dips I do longer, of course. But the weighted dips. Maybe 4 even. Maybe I exaggerate. 4 or 5 years. Let's say that. But I feel really strong with those weighted dips. My max, 1 rep max is an 80. And my body weight is also around that. I don't never weigh myself, by the way, but it's somewhere around that. So I need to break the 84 reps. And there's also to complement my calisthenics. You know, you're getting stronger with your L-sits to handstands, with your handstands, push-ups, with all kinds of handstand work. Besides, it also helps with getting stronger for your push-ups, for the burpees. So, yeah. Cheers. Did you find it hard to progress from dips to using weight? No. But I got a guy advising me about this in the beginning. I started really low with everything I do, by the way, with weights. So I had my progress very slowly. So I never had injuries. Yeah, sometimes I went up, I went down with my weight, you know, to progress again back up. So yeah, start off light, make it easy the first month, and then make it a little bit harder. But don't go all out right away. Just take it progressively heavier as you go. So the first week when you're doing weighted stuff, you want to have a weight that almost feels easy, so your body can adapt to it. That's my advice. And what the weight might be, that's different for everybody. But when you know when something is feeling easy, then you also know when it is feeling hard, what you need. Last set. still, forget a 4, happy, 5, that's a super fuck you, happy. Nope, feel 4. Was a close one. So, almost had the feeling I was not gonna make that one. But 554 with 67.5. Hey, I settle for that. How many bodyweight dips should you be able to do before trying to add weight? I'm trying to progress this in my training. I will say, you know, if you can do 10 dips, you're ready. Simple. You know, and then just try to add a 2.5. You know, just easy. Then a 5, then a 7.5. You know, so take 4 weeks. You do it with a 2.5. 1 week, second week, 5, third week, 7.5. And you can try the fourth week with a 10. If you are able to manage that, and just see how it feels and everything. Just play with that. Do you have Matrushka dolls? I don't. my girlfriend had some Matrushka dolls, by the way, but she sold them recently. So yeah, just try a little bit, and if you're not feeling strong with the weight, get those reps going. You know, don't focus too much on the rep scheme with 10 or 15. Just try to rep out 3 sets, as much reps as possible, with or without weight. With that, you can also do that with push-ups, squats, pull-ups, you name it. You can get really fast, really strong. That's my advice. And 3 sets are also nice because you can do 3 sets with a maximum, and maybe in the beginning you feel it, but at some point it's not going to be heavy on your overall training, because I'm have an hour of weight training and I'm not destroying myself. This is just complementary to all my other training, and that's the most important thing. Will I be able to train after this and also the day after? So think smart. You know, by the way, no bodybuilder. I train for performance, and I train to be strong and fit and everything. And if you fuck yourself up every day, what use are you then the next day? You know, think about that, and play around. If you want to know how you'll be able to do stuff, play around, see what your body's able of. And that's the most beautiful thing about training, I think. Understanding and learning how the body works. And there is only one person that can do that. That is yourself. So go around, play, be like a kid. Try things out, see what works, see what doesn't work. And I'm gonna close over that because I want to do some burpees and I'm, blabbering away now. So, I'm gonna answer some height and weight. Height 176, weight around 80, don't know. Been more than a year since I weighed myself, don't care about that. Aim for sets of 10 before adding. No, you can add right away. If you feel like adding weight, do that. Try it out. If it is too heavy, if a 2.5 or a 5 is too heavy already, then you need to work on getting some bigger sets of weighted dips, just normally bodyweight dips. That's my advice. And also, if you want to get better at your weighted dips, try to do a set of 100, no matter the rep scheme. Just try to get to 100 as fast as possible with enough range of motion. So you can get really strong with high rep calisthenics. So yeah, now I'm really gonna close off. Thanks for you for answering questions and for what you do. You have a nice atmosphere. Thank you. I like that. Yeah, I like you guys also. I like answering questions and trying to help if I can. I'm also learning, and if I can help something I have learned and share it with other people, I'm really happy. I love it. I love this. So thank you all for watching. Gonna really close down now because I'm also need to sleep on on a certain time tonight. So salute. Thank you for watching and keep rapping.